guys. For some reason my thing's on the wrong game. Alright. To update. So I didn't stream yesterday on the reset because there was apparently an issue with the quest. So I waited till today until they fixed the one encounter. So that's one of the reasons, and I am hyped as hell because if you have not seen it, you need to go out of your way to see the Witch Queen trailer, the Witch Queen gameplay trailer, 30th anniversary trailer, and Season of Lost trailer. All of those are hype as hell. I'm excited and terrified at the same time because Savathun, spoiler alert, but Savathun has a ghost now, or will have a ghost in Witch Queen, and Hive have ghosts. Great. And crafting weapons is badass. Gonna be badass. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited. Also, like per usual, I have the previous season's all the armor set with the universal ornaments on them. I did some minor grinding, like I started it. I entered the game, checked everything out with this character. I didn't start the quest or anything, I made sure not to do that. And I have the exotic from the season pass already. I'm excited. I'm actually happy with some of the changes, and there's a lot of weapons they re-added and added. Whew, this is going to be one hell of a ride this season. Let's get started. I'll put on my...
I am Marisav, Queen of the Reef. I once made a great sacrifice to protect humanity from the Hive. I lost everything. My fleet, my brother, my people's very way of life. I watched the dreaming city fall into ruin, desecrated by Oryx, cursed by Savathun. Now I've returned to retake this sacred place, to finally wrest it free from the Hive's claws. Although you have taken things near and dear to me as well. You have also learned that your list of enemies need not be so broadly defined. Today we are afforded a unique opportunity. The road ahead of us is fraught with perilous choices, Guardian. Choose wisely.
Seasonal armor looks dope. Also, we're gonna get thrown right into the quest. I didn't change, so I changed my ship, Sparrow, and Ghost on my other two characters, not on this one, because I don't have the Ghost I want yet. Once I get that Ghost, I'll change the ship and stuff. So I'm stuck with this until I get the Splicer Ghost.
Guardian, thank you for accompanying me. Ikora issued an order for Osiris's arrest. She has questions about his involvement in Lakshmi's attack on the Elitsni. I volunteered to collect him from the Dreaming City where he now hides. No one will touch Osiris until I know the truth. He has acted rashly in the past, but I have never seen him willingly endanger the city. Something is wrong. I have felt it for some time now. He is distant. Help me bring him home.
You got it. As a fellow Titan, you got it. Before I do that, I want to now equip my better armor. The new exotic, seasonal exotic. What was my... I'll mention all the changes they did this season once we're out of the mission. I actually like this look, even though doesn't look that great.
I am making way through the opposite flank from you. The hive are swarming. We will be as the mighty crabs of old and pincer them. Break their lines and meet me at Osiris' signal.
My stream setup's a bit wonky right now because I'm in a different location, so if I pause, it's because I'm looking back at my manager. And this is not I'm not in the ring that I said I would be in. I'm not there yet. Little detour. And temporary location. I don't know if I mentioned that in my previous games, but yeah. In a temporary location for now.
Geppetto says there's another ghost nearby. Lightbearer, reveal yourself.
That would be me.
What are you doing here, bird brother? Did Savathun not send you away?
Osiris called me for help. With all these hive around, I can see why. This reeks of Zebu wrath.
He called you? No. Go home. This is not your fight to take. It is mine.
You can't keep him in a cage, Saint. You're not the only one who cares about him.
Lectures? You know nothing. Osiris is not himself, and I will be the one to bring him back.
Hey look, the Wrathborn thing is dead, or at least sunken in. Zebu Ratha's back. I wonder when we're gonna kill her. Either this season or next, I guess. I know Savathun comes back in this season, I don't know. And obviously Mara. Hide locks, of course. Yo, that's kind of badass. Asshole over here. Dude, you in a minute. Get out of here.
Fumbling around in the overworld, old light? There's an Awoken device near you. It should let you slip into the Ascended Plane and get you closer to Osiris.
Crow and I used them to hide from Wrathborn.
Stalk. We're stalking, not hiding.
Glint, man. I like that ghost. I'll link the trailers, all the different trailers in my description so you guys can see them if you want. Ascended Plane, huh? Hey, that looks familiar to a certain public event.
Taken portals, awoken dimensions. Fine, go, Guardian. Take the crow's path.
Similar location too. This is new.
The Ascended Plane should skirt you past the Hive's barricades. Just be sure to mind the Taken.
This area looks familiar, just with a giant Taken ball instead. No form. In the area. What's with the red? Like, why am I locking on to enemies like that?
Wise. Bringing down Quria left the Taken rattled. I don't think Savathun has control of them anymore.
No matter. My bullets do not know the difference.
Let's test out this thing a little bit more. Hell yeah. What the hell am I picking up? That fits. Bye-bye. That fits too.
Any taken signals falling on you?
A big Wrathborn headed your way too.
Be brave. Osiris is not far ahead.
Oh boy. Heck. This is not gonna be pretty. Right, you big one again. That. Yeah. Oh god, that hurts. Rhythm from Bones. Had to worry some for a name. Oh yeah, since I'm doing this, I might as well mention I have now done a Grandmaster. The achievement just hasn't popped yet, but the trophy did when I logged in on the PlayStation. Oh boy, ow. Ah, maybe that's what the glowing is.
Ahead of you, Guardian. We converge on Osiris' signal.
Then we'll see each other soon. Crow out.
Whatever happens, friend, we cannot lose him. Even if I do not understand, I must believe his actions have purpose.
Oh, they do. Just not a good purpose right now.
I had hoped you'd find your way back.
I'm a bit lost, actually. But this feels familiar. Do I know you?
Osiris? You must come home. Answer for what you have done. The Vanguard will show mercy.
Yes. Ikora and Commander Zavala are nothing if not generous. Queen Mara, look how they've welcomed the crow into their flock.
It isn't too late. You can still be forgiven.
Be careful. I'll hold you to it.
Where is Osiris?
Lower your weapons. Osiris still lives.
You trust this thing?
This thing and I have come to an agreement. You need only cooperate.
What is it?
I am Savathun, the Witch Queen, sister of shapes, deepest in the Hive Coven, etc., etc. My sister Zivor Wrath hunts me on behalf of another. I wish only to be free. And Mara Sav has graciously agreed to help.
And Osiris?
Sweet that you should care, little bird. I have been Osiris for as long as you have known him. But rest assured, I will return him safely to you, in exchange for your assistance.
Queen of Lies! Pray this is the one time you are telling truth. The Vanguard must know what has happened here. Stay, Guardians. I will go.
Someone once told me that the line between light and dark is very thin. Walk it alongside me. For Osiris. This will guide you. A powerful relic of Awoken design. Take it and return to your helm.
Okay, I need to process a few things. This is an interesting dynamic right here, because she now knows he's a guardian. He's not the brother she once knew. Savathun's in this thing, which I wonder what Savathun actually looks like. So Savathun, okay. Savathun that we see in the Witch Queen trailer looks different than the Savathun that's here. Due to the fact of the head shape is different. And it looks like Mara has encased Savathun, I guess, to keep her in a stasis-like state, so that we can do what she wants us to do without her suffering, I guess. I'm trying to remember the other thing. Yeah, and it looks like Osiris has been impersonated by Savathun since he went to the Dreaming City. Because he did say he went to the Dreaming City. And then, since then, when he appeared on the moon, that was Savathun. Since him appearing on the moon, that was Savathun. Pretty much since he's in the hunt. Disguised that as him. The thing is, the question is it's interesting that we're trusting her, especially like Mara trusting her. The other interesting fact is Sagira actually dead? Which it sounds like possibly Sagira possibly died, and then I guess we'll find out if Sagira actually died, and once we actually find Osiris, the real one, I guess we'll hear from his side of what really happened to him when he went to the Dreaming City. So yeah, the whole time it's been Savathun. She purposely made us team with, well, team quote unquote with Spider. I'm seeing what this is. I think it's the elevator. Spider, Title, and then that's why she wanted to keep that's why Osiris wanted to keep Qoria alive, because Savathun wanted to use Qoria for a future purpose, but that's not happening now. Qoria is dead, I think. Possibly. It's crazy to see these other rooms again. Because this is where we fought the High Celebrants. Different parts. It's crazy that Savathun's in this thing. And I like how we don't even... I'm guessing we will eventually see her true form before what she looks like in Witch Queen, because in Witch Queen she does look significantly different than what she looks like here, judging by the shape of her body. Like, she legit has wings and a taller crown in Witch Queen. And she becomes the main enemy, so she does betray us, I guess. It's kind of spoiled that she does betray us eventually at the end of the season. I wonder if that door has always been shut for this room. So, it's their seasonal artifact. A lot to take in. Also, we have stasis legendaries coming. A lot of old weapons are being refurbished. We got some new weapons. Virtual weapon. And then Iron Banner eventually. Trials of Osiris has been changed a significant amount. There's a lot of changes. What's the weapon I wield? I have just like a frame.
Never seen so many,
and now it has 4 things on it.
Never seen so many people in one place before.
It's interesting that Crow now has his hood down in cutscenes, but here, he still has it on. Also, Amanda was looking for a white cloak. I guess it wasn't Crow she was looking for because he still has a black cloak. Also, something I missed when I did that memorial part last week. The memorial looked bare, right? Apparently later in the week, the memorial grew and got more to it, and it had a bunch of candles and stuff on it. But now, for some reason, it's gone. The memorial for the Elixir and humans are gone. It's gone. I thought they would move it to the Elixir quarter, but I guess not. So I checked there. It's not the Elixir quarter. I don't know where they moved it. I don't know why they moved it. It's kind of a symbol of something, so they really shouldn't have touched it or moved it at all. That's one of the weapons we're gonna get. Also, clearly we have Awoken in the helm now. We have Elixir on this side, Awoken in this side. Oh, this is different. I don't think there was wires attached to this thing before. Now there's 3 slots. It's crazy how much we're allowing into the tower now. Well, Awoken makes sense. We're partnered with them, and some of our guardians are Awoken. Now this room is not really fleshed out as much. It looks fleshed out, but I don't think it's. I still don't think it's as big as the Elixir one. You would think there. I guess it makes sense that there's no humans in here because. What the hell is this? Because they wouldn't know how to work. Also, there's a ship here. Don't know whose it is. There's a ship here. What kind of sucks is that I don't think this type of ship is returning yet. So that kind of sucks. It's a cool ship. 2 Awoken here. 2 Awoken down there. Don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Go back. And that's where Mara is. Mara's a vendor, kind of. Awoken here. Another one there. Yes, I'm delaying, but there's a reason for it. People are thinking this season might be a little... It's going to be long, but people are thinking there's going to be parts where nothing happens, which that's why there's seasonal events that are going to be happening to fill in the gaps, I think. Like Festival of the Lost, The Dawning, and the 30th anniversary of Bungie, which that's hype as hell. Galahorn's returning, and the tunnel that people used to grind so much from, where the Disturb the Remains is. Apparently it's gonna lead somewhere into, as a reference, it's gonna lead somewhere for rewards. There's gonna be more dungeons added, and themed Halo, Myth, Marathon, and a few other games themed armor sets and weapons coming. Like, we're literally getting a Claymore sword, which is badass. That's in December. Witch Queen's in February. Witch Queen's gonna be in February.
Approach, Guardian. Believe me when I tell you that I did not know of Savathun's deception until she arrived in the Dreaming City. She offered me a bargain. If I exercise her worm, she will release Osiris and help us defeat the Black Fleet. I recognize the risk. Her inevitable betrayal is all but a guarantee. But without her worm, Savathun is vulnerable, unprotected by the security of her throne world. Bullshit. To separate Savathun from the parasite inside her, I need Techians, skilled Awoken mystics. Few still live. Most were lost, guiding my return to the Dreaming City when Xivu Araf ambushed us. But I can still feel their minds. The mystic compass you hold will reveal pathways to each lost Techion. Relight the pathways of the Ascendant Plane, and guide my people back to me. My wrath, Petravenge, will brief you further.
Oh boy. That's gonna be interesting. Also, interesting note, the first cutscene that we saw logging in, that was a reference back to Taken King, which is kind of badass. Queen Mara tells you a deal has been struck. Savathun will relinquish Osiris, and return her worm will be removed. Mara believes all will benefit from this arrangement, and Savathun at least will be under watch. Kind of. To remove the worm, Mara needs her Techians, powerful Awoken mythics. They were attacked by Savathun while trying to guide Queen Mara back to the Dreaming City from the edges of space because she left a while back. I don't think I recorded it, but she did leave during one of the Queen visits, and she said she would return, and she referenced the Exo Stranger. This was back in Forsaken, by the way. So they teased the Exo Stranger back then. To remove the worm, Mara needs her Techians. Oh, right. Edges of space. Those that remain were scattered in the ascendant plane. Marasoft doesn't break her stare. From where? She tells you that this time the reef calls upon the city. This isn't the first time. The reef called upon the city before. Kill Riven. Rescue her Techians and see them home safely. Also, trying to remember the other thing. I forgot what I was thinking. It'll come back to me.
Queen Mara has already told you we must recover our lost Techians in order to free Savathun from her servitude to the worm gods. I will tell you how. Imagine the universe as a set of coins, stacked, one on top of the other. The top coin is our reality. The bottom, the ascendant plane. Between them lies an intermeshing of ever-shifting pathways, known as ley lines. Almost all the ancient pathways are now defunct, but beings of paracausal ability can navigate and rebuild them. This is the art of wayfinding. We know our lost Techians are stranded somewhere among the ley lines, and they're leaving us markers to follow. I'm forwarding you the coordinates to the first marker. It should tell us which ley line to look in. Then we'll use the blind well to tear open a rift and send you through to find them. Xivu Arath is desperate to capture her sister. Her forces, which now include the Taken, will attempt to stop you at every turn. Listen, I know your crow intends to accompany you. Mara also wants him close. Our Techians went to retrieve Queen Mara on my orders. This can't fail. Not because of him.
She still doesn't trust him because he was Aldrin. Also, she's back in her original attire. Petrovenge, the Queen's Wrath and Chief Officer, informs you that while Marasov explained how the Techians became lost, Petra will tell you how you are going to get them back. Imagine the universe as a set of coins, placing one hand on top of the other to represent our material plane atop the ascendant plane. She tells you that you will be navigating cosmic bridges, known as ley lines. These lines connect the planes. However, many connection points are in disarray from years of neglect. Even more so as Evil Wrath assaulting the Dreaming City. But Petra tells you that beings of paracausal ability can navigate and rebuild the ley lines. Beings such as yourself and the Techians. The lost Techians are stranded within the ley lines, unable to escape Zero Wrath's hunting parties. But they are leaving markers to help us find them. Petra says she will send you the position of the first marker and implores you to use your Wayfinder's compass to find the Queen's lost Techians. Alright. Ah. Looks like I don't go to Mara just yet. It's cool that they're doing something with the Dreaming City now. Oh yeah, they added this, which is pretty badass. The Red War, Curse of Osiris, War Mine, Forsaken, Forge, Drifter, Ambulance, Shadowkeep, Undying, Dawn, Worthy, Arrivals, Traveler Healed, Young Lights, Hunt, Chosen, Splicer, Lost. 30th Anniversary, Witch Queen. So this is what this is, I'm guessing the head in the background, this is what, she looks like before what she looks like in Witch Queen. Also, apparently, after this is Lightfall, after Witch Queen, and then the final shape, which is the end of the Light and Dark saga, which isn't the end of Destiny 2. They plan on continuing Destiny past that, which is amazing. There's Witch Queen right there. I have not bought it yet. I will, not yet. But I will. Change your boyfriend's treasure islands throughout the Dreaming City. Sail your defending the blind well from super rats. Champions, great. Oh yeah, crossplay is now available. So PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Stadia can all play with each other now, which is awesome and badass. You get Bungie friends. Pretty much friends across all platforms. I may not sound like it right now, but I am hyped for everything that's coming.
Welcome back to the Blind Well, Guardian. It enables transit between this reality and the Ascendant Plane, using paracausal ley lines. Unfortunately, this gate opens both ways. Xivu Arath, Hive God of War, is trying to secure it for an invasion of the Dreaming City, so she can capture Savathun. We must hold this location at all costs. Glad to have you along, Guardian.
Door shut. that leads back into the main Dreaming City. The Blind Well is a public event. It is still a public event that you can grind Dreaming City stuff from the different tiers. Bit different. It's a bit different here, though. It's working a bit different here. What the hell?
We need to replace the batteries that charge the Blind Well's energy regulators. But first, we need to secure the area. Luckily for us, the batteries are charged with paracausal energy. They'll give you a useful aura against our enemies. It will take strength and teamwork to get this done, Guardian. Good luck.
Use 6-player activity?
Hold off the hostiles until we gain access to the batteries. Once they appear, you'll have to install them manually. They're extremely heavy, so I suggest you work together.
Do you think being Guardian would be strong enough to carry them no matter how heavy they are? And not have an issue? Oh, you can't even fly. That's different. I can't even melee with it either. That kind of sucks. That take too long? Sure stuff is still working. It's not. Oh, you're a dumbass. Right, can't really hurt you, can you? You, though, we can hurt. Missing a lot. Oh yeah, I will do the new stasis aspects if there's any. Probably aren't. I'll do those at a later time. I'll do them at a later point. It's not right now. I'm focusing on the current season. God damn it. Can I pick it up now? Oh, I lost it. I see. Carry it the rest of the way. There you go. Oh, people still already have the stunning. Huh. I grinded it already.
good to be back in the fight. I've been on the sidelines for too long.
From what I saw, the Guardian did all the work.
She's gonna be on his ass every step of the way.
Forces have infested this area. Their taken rifts are destabilizing the ley lines, making alignment impossible.
Ooh, I don't know if that was good. I don't know if that KP is good right now.
Hold off the Taken as best you can. Once their leadership arrives, put them down and bank their Taken essence. That should close the rifts and secure the area.
They disabled one of these events, but I don't know which event they disabled. Or they disabled the Ether one, but I don't know if you can still or I don't know what's gonna happen when we get to it, or if it skips it. Oh, he's taken now. I just realized that. That's kind of badass. Kind of like the Taken armor. And the Taken when you had that one thing on. What was that? I wonder what was the issue of shooting all the ether glyphs that caused. Like, what happens when you do it? Can you not progress or something? Where do I go with this? Ah, whatever. That was kind of cool. Also, Petra's gonna definitely just keep laying in the crow. Just because, obviously, she has yet to forget. Or she has yet to, go by, he's not Awoken, he's crow. Stupid, but everyone takes it differently. I see Miss Crow. Oh, it just skips. Okay.
Just like streams of water, ley lines can be polluted. Zivorath will use them to poison the blind well if she can. Stay vigilant.
I see, I think I see what happens now. I think I see how the objective works.
Zivorath is sending her strongest lieutenants to secure the blind well. We can't allow them to establish a beachhead for the hive.
And how they disabled the ether one. I kind of understand it, but at the same time, I guess we'll see as I line this out off. Colix? Oh. Taken. I don't know if we're getting a new subclass next season. It doesn't seem like we are in terms of the darkness subclass, but we might get one either this the expansion after, or we're going to, because they're where we are, and we're also going to focus on. They're changing up the light subclasses to be more like the stasis ones in terms of aspects and stuff, and they're starting with the void next season. And then in the seasons after that, they're gonna do the other subclasses, Arc and Soul. I think it's kind of a badass event, or a badass arena, because you get to become Taken and everything. And we haven't actually dealt with Taken, like actual Taken being the main enemy in a while. I think next season we're going to deal with Taken, but I think the main point is Hive, unlike Taken King, which is actually kind of good, even though we've been focusing on Hive a lot lately. Compared to other... Oh, he did fall in the ball. Also, for the exotics that they brought in for the Lost Sectors, they brought back some old exotics from Destiny 1. The green dancing legs for Hunter. Nope, backup plan for backup plan for, no backup plan for Titans, and the Void Gloves. The Void Gloves for Warlock, that give you extra scatter. And they revamped them, so they actually look a bit different, but they look actually kind of badass.
Well done, Guardian. The Reef Born, thank you. If we are to survive the coming storm, the tower and the dreaming city must stand united.
Oh, I don't...
We'll hold the blind well together. As we open more ley lines, we can start exfiltrating our lost Techians.
Once my coven is reassembled, we'll exorcise Savathun's worm and put an end to her lies. Once and for all.
Oh, I don't have enough to grab this. Damn it. I got souped up. That was a cool way to revamp Blind Well. Savathun has been revealed, kind of. We're more resolved to rescue the Techians and free Savathun over Worm, new exotic quest, search the galaxy to untangle the rumors of a mysterious weapon stepped in Awoken myth. Line cosmic Awoken pathways to find and rescue more resolved lost Techians. Wayfind through the Ascendant Realm in a multi-week activity. A hollow coordination. Accept Queen Mara's invitation and uncover the sequence of a legendary Awoken weapon. Aegir's Scepter, or something like that. New trace rifle. Hopefully it's a stasis one. Ooh. Stasis also is now part of the energy that for armor. That thing is. And they brought back a lot of old armor sets, but I already have a plan of how I do armor sets. Without dying. See the Petrovenge in the helm? Artifact. Nice. Damn it, if I just grabbed that, I could have opened that chest. Damn it. Too late now. Also, this is crazy badass art in the background. What did I grab? I forgot. Oh yeah, for some reason, these don't affect your ranks anymore. Like, bounties for these don't affect the ranks anymore. It's how much you play them. So bounties are mostly for XP now. Also, it's interesting that Petra is back in her old outfit, considering she has a new outfit right now in the Dreaming City. A lot of content here. Also, I think I'm gonna do the exotic quest as a separate thing. I'm gonna look up how to do it first before I actually do it, because I don't want to take forever doing it. So I'm gonna do it as its own part. Still wonder what that is, if that's supposed to be the vault or not. Ah, never mind. I thought she was actually gonna be here. Each Techian found, each clearing of the ley lines brings Marasov's plan closer to fruition. Continue collecting parallax trajectory. I don't know how to say that. Conducting astral alignments and charting the ley lines of the Shattered Realm. Eventually, Savathun's realm will be exercised and the real Osiris will be returned. Hopefully. There's gonna be a lot of explaining to do in the tower. Especially with Osiris not knowing, unless Savathun has been keeping him up to date with what's going on, because there's a lot that he has now missed due to her. God damn. Wait. Oh, you have to use the open chest and to upgrade this? Oh boy. That's gonna be interesting. And it costs just as much for both. Oh yeah, Vanguard tokens aren't a thing anymore. Vanguard rank is. Ooh, I still have these. They get they get new fragments. I have to keep them. Travel to in the EDZ. Cut to triangulate the location of the lost. Cutting gives an open world, grants large quantities of. Can also be earned by completing Strikes, Crucible, Gambit, public events, and more. Interesting. Alright, I'll do that at the end. You can still go to the Niobe Labs, just that the forge won't be there. Yeah, might as well show this. This is kind of cool. So you can see what's on what? Steam, Xbox. And you can filter it. Wait. Oh. Huh. He's down here twice. Oh yeah, the other controller would be PlayStation. Interesting. Why is it always doing that? Forest of Echoes completed. Enter the Shadowed Realm via the helm. Find... Oh, I get it. I get what happened. It's because I have the 150 now. Lost Ticking Ley Line. Enter the Shadowed Realm via helm. Forest of Echoes completed. Hopefully not too long. Ooh, interesting that they're making use of old areas. That's still up over there. That people don't really use now. Don't look around this area for a little minute. Banner's gone. Kinda wish they kept it. The house desk is still around. I have to go back to the helm now. And go through that portal. I guess to go now I can go see Mara. Oh, it shows you the different steps to do it. That's actually kind of cool. Shadow Realm, Ruins of Wrath, Debris of Dreams. Are you not gonna say anything to me? Ooh, these look familiar. Back from when we visit her in her queen's throne. In her throne world. This is where I think we are. She moved her. Savathun. I wonder if we're ever gonna talk to her. Oh, it's a separate thing. Whoops. Stoppable champions. What was the thing I just picked? Oh, one more. I need a pulse rifle.
Behind the curtain of the universe lies the Ascendant Plane. Here, causality meets consciousness, and worlds are born. Go. Find our lost Techians and bring them home.
I'm noticing dimensional distortions in your ghost's readings. A beacon should be nearby. I'm detecting beacon alignment, but there are enemies closing on your position.
It's interesting that the area that we spawn in before going in the portal is literally the home. even sure if I'm going the right way. There it is.
Infest every corner of the Ascendant Plane I've seen, like the tendrils of some great fungus, ever spreading. Aligned. They'll have felt that. Be ready.
gonna be really annoying. Okay, not as annoying as I thought.
Ready for anything.
Get over here. That whiffed. Stasis? The heck? Oh, the last one's hiding. One more rocket should do it. If it hits. There we go.
It's over. The beacons have aligned and the rift is open. Bring our Techian home.
I think these are the ones from Taken King.
Beacons, you're doing more than just lighting waypoints. These beacons also help stabilize the Ascendant Plane, keeping it from shifting and changing. By your actions, you are making stable roots through the plane and reinforcing it against change and intrusion. In essence, creating a barrier that Xivu Arath's forces will crash against like a violent tide, and hopefully break.
Jeez, that was hectic. Upgraded with the barrier ability. It's one tick in.
I am at your mercy, Guardian. This construct protects me from those who wish me harm, from my worm's hunger. But it is a prison, too. Quite elegant, don't you think? I have only one regret, and that is how long it took me to reveal myself to you. I see your synapses firing. A specimen scarred by skepticism. They call me a liar, but we share mutual interests, you and I. If you believe anything I tell you, believe in that. Now, let me show you a different interpretation of the truth. Who is Savathun, you ask? You already know. Oh, guardian mine. I am your friend. I tried to protect you from the Black Fleet. You called it interference. Don't worry. I was not offended. Instead, I found a form more pleasing to your eyes. Osiris was lost. Lightless. I saved him from Xivu Arath and assumed his shape so I could guide your victory against her. I ferried the reborn prince to your city so he could be redeemed. I protected Zavala from Kaido's ambitions, ending a war before it could even begin. I delivered the House of Light on its knees to Ikora. I unmasked the enemies lurking inside your city's walls and destroyed them. You may disagree with my methods, but you can't argue with results.
Oh.
I am no villain, and you are no hero. We are paracausal.
That's one way to put it. She creepy. That's creepy. Kinda glad she's stuck in that. At least for now. And then Witch Queen, she has a ghost, which that... Yikes. I like how I'm all the way in the corner of the map, apparently. Which is to speak with you about Savathun and Osiris, visitor in the tower. I wonder if Nolan North is not available right now or something, because I haven't heard Ghost talk in a while. I think since he's in the hunt. Hear me out. And she says as he slams part of a jump ship drive and a data pad on the counter. The gun uses a Loretz focuser to channel energized particles. So does this old Echo class jump drive before it blew up. Unrelated. If you mod your gun with these drive components, we'll be able to give it a lot more. Banshee says before slamming his fist down on the counter. Then he just stares vacantly for a moment and asks, "What are you doing here?" Alright, hear me out. Banshee says your gun uses a focuser to you take the jump drive parts and the data pad before Banshee goes through his pan all over again.
Deal. Make us proud. Let's talk.
This is my fault. I invited her in. I convinced Zavala that we needed Osiris by our side. A dark pit looked back every time I met his eyes, and I told myself it was his grief. Savathun knew she could use that. The city is the last place Xivu Arath would have searched for her. Now, Saint is tearing the system apart, looking for the real Osiris. You and Crow will need to take point with the Awoken. I don't like it, but he wants to help, and he's earned some trust. It's his decision. We're in a downpour of revelation. I've been trying to analyze every drop of information, as if I could isolate them before they're washed away. There's so much I need to reevaluate, so much I need to do. Interrogate the Witch Queen while we have a captive audience. Our enemies often flirt with arrogance when they believe they've won. See if she'll let her true intentions slip.
About that. We've all been deceived. She shakes her head and laments that she was unable to uncover Savathun's manipulations before it was too late. Ikora stiffens her stance and looks you in the eye. She vows that Savathun will face justice, but admits we must keep to Marisov's pact for now if we wish to see Osiris return to us alive.
The Lunar Hive's nightmare rituals will continue. We cannot abide this. We'll make them pay for turning our wounds against us.
These people are friends. Friends, Soraya.
Got it. Oops. Well, that's
Tell me what you and Eris have learned. We have to get inside that pyramid.
no matter what danger awaits us.
Oh, interesting. Step 6 of 53. This quest step will progress at the next weekly reset. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do one thing before I wrap up. And that's at least see what the beginning of the quest from Mara is. Queen Marasoft summons you to travel to the helm to speak with her. The old Awoken navigational technology has begun phasing into reality all across the Human Sea. She believes it's connected to a vault in the ascended plane and it holds a mythical weapon within it. She has shared the legend of the weapon with you in the form of an old Awoken fable.
Approach, Guardian. I have an Awoken tale to tell you. One my brother recited to our people's children quite often. Long ago, great kestrels roamed the sky. They built ornate nests in the heavens like conquerors. But in their arrogance, they ignored whispers of storms on the wind. Until one day, one such storm swept over them. It collapsed the heavens, drowned their nests. So they fled, and the storm pursued them. Most died, but a fated few washed upon the shores of a great hollow oak. There, a mother kestrel guarded her clutch, 2 shells, bonded inseparably. A daughter, Riga, a son, Agar. Their hearts beat in unison. And they grew. Riga, intuitive and cunning. Agar, loyal but adventurous. Knowing they would one day wish to leave the hollow to face the storm, their mother plucked feathers from her plumage, and one from each child. For Riga she crafted a crown to keen her mind, centered by Agar's luminous feather. For Agar, she crafted a scepter, cored by his sister's obsidian feather to guide his spirit. There is truth in this tale. The scepter and crown, they are real. One I already have. The other, you will retrieve for me. When you return, I will tell you the rest.
Marasov looks at you in the eye and says, I have a task for you, one buried in myth, but rimmed with truth. She tells you the beginning of an Awoken fable that details the creation of two powerful relics, one in which she wants you to retrieve for. She explains that one of her paladins sighted a piece of Awoken technology facing between this reality and the ascended plane. While on patrol, Marasov tells you to find it in order to open a path, a treasure long hidden. Oh boy. That's probably gonna be an off-stream grind. I'll probably do this at like a next part or something. I wonder actually how difficult this Zonic's gonna be. Actually. I'm gonna end it here. Seems like a good stopping point. I'll probably do some of the grinding and finding of those things off stream, and then we'll probably continue this story, the seasonal story, next week. But later this week I plan on streaming again, and we'll be doing the next part, or I'll have to check if there are new aspects. If there are new aspects, I plan on doing them. Alright. For now, this is Season of the Lost, to prolong the Witch Queen. The hype is real right now. I'll see you guys next time.